Yeah. Thank you.
All right, Coach, if you could just give us an opening statement about the game, and we'll get to some questions for you and your guys.
All right, I'm going to start off by saying this. First of all, it's a great game. But I'm not going to be coach. I'm going to be dad right now. Proud as hell of this guy. It's my son. Proud of him. So I wanted to say that. I haven't been able to do that for 3 years, and so I wanted to say that I'm proud of him. Now on to the game. These kids are so resilient. Really resilient, man. It's been like this all year. We kind of laugh because nothing has been given to us. It's been hard, everything we've done this year. And, we play without 20 points in our lineup, of course, with Ryan Harrell. And to think about this is, I think, the 10th time we played without Ryan, and they won all of them. So this group is just unbelievable. They never gave up. I think we got down 5, and we're in a timeout. And, you can see they got to get unsettled. And we just talked about, just hang in there, believe. I said yesterday, if you got to the 5-minute mark and we're within a couple possessions, we would win the game. We would win the game. And so the kids believed, and my offspring here hit an unbelievable shot. I thought the way he finished the game was terrific.
We'll open it for questions. If you have a question, raise your hand. We'll try to get a mic to you. We'll start here on the middle with Gene. In the middle, we'll get to the back next. Go ahead, Gene.
RJ, the opposing coach from Baylor said they felt like the 3 you hit with about a minute and a half to go kind of got you going. Were you just not as assertive as you wanted to be earlier? Because you only had about 7 shot attempts up until the last 3 minutes of the game.
Yeah, I was assertive as possible. I just wasn't trying to force anything. I thought they did a good job of finding me, and I wasn't making shots early, but this guy stepped up huge, man, and you should be asking him the questions about the shots because he knocked down some huge shots, and we just fought to the end, man, and that's all we wanted to do, and thank God for that 50-footer I threw in.
In the back in the back in the aisle.
Yeah, Pat Dooley, Gainesville's son. For Kevin and Ryan, can you talk about the way you guys were able to hang in and kind of wait for RJ to get going?
Second half, we were really just trying to pick RJ up as much as possible. A lot of the shots that he usually make wasn't falling. A lot of shots that I made wasn't falling either, So we just tried to get it done defensively. And like RJ said, Rhino really carried us this game. Him and Isaiah Dennis really should get a lot of credit.
Front row.
Robbie Rosenhaus from CBS 92.9 The Game in Atlanta. So in the huddle, with about a minute 40 to go, you guys were down 10. What did you tell your team in the huddle there?
Well, we just talked about keep believing. I said, don't worry about the score. Sometimes you get so consumed about the score. And I felt we had a chance because we were turning them over in the press. And I said, keep pressing, don't foul them. And so I thought they did a great job of that. And they really listened. And I thought what was more important is earlier in the year, we got in those situations and we would try to shoot threes to come back. We were driving the ball, using our timeouts and some of those things and getting to the free throw line. So we've been in that situation before. And again, it worked perfectly. And it had to for us to get the win. But these guys believed in what we were doing.
In the middle on the aisle, we'll get to y'all next.
Ben Moore, PantherTalk.com. Coach Drew mentioned in his press conference that they hadn't turned the ball over that much all season and didn't really scout the press that well or didn't expect to turn the ball over that much. Did you see something specifically on film this week that led you to that?
Well, it wasn't about them. I had to convince my guys that we could beat them. And the only way that I could convince them is I said we had to throw the first punch and the last punch. And the only way to do that is by pressing. So I wanted Baylor to know we weren't afraid to play them. And we weren't going to just sit back in our normal matchup, that we were going to go out and throw punches against them. And we do that by pressing. In the last month of the season, our press has been unbelievable.
Here in the second row first, we'll get to you next, man.
Doug Robertson with the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. RJ, did you see your dad fall off the chair after you hit the three-pointer? And what do you remember about the 9-0 run that you had in the final 2 minutes?
First question, I saw him cannonball off his chair. I told him they got to get him a chair with the back or something because that wasn't going to work. And what was the second question?
What do you remember about the 9-0 run that you personally had in the final 2 minutes?
I was just trying to make a play, man. At that point, I was just trying to do anything I possibly could and got a steal. And I think that first three got me going. As a shooter, all you got to do is see one go in. So once I saw that, I got a little bit of confidence, and that's the confidence I needed.
Ma'am, go ahead. We'll get to you next, sir.
Janine Edwards, ESPN. Kevin, Coach was telling us yesterday about the speech you gave the team on Sunday when you guys knew you were going into the NCAA tournament and how you spoke to your teammates. I noticed today out on the floor, you were sort of a calming presence. You were directing your guys. You were advising people out there. When you guys were down by 10, what sorts of things were you saying to your teammates?
Just don't give up. You know, that's what Coach Hunter kept telling us. So that's what I had to put in my head. You know, I saw Rhino crying like a little punk over there, and I really didn't want this to be his last game. You know, we got some seniors on that fought hard all year, and we just wanted to fight and win this game. You know, we're just happy to be going to the Elite 32.
Front row on the left, please.
Yeah, for the players, Kevin Kernan, New York Post. First of all, do you guys believe in miracles?
Yeah,
Now we do.
definitely.
Any other questions here in the middle again, right behind you on the left, on the aisle?
Ron, this is not a loaded question. When's the last time in your life you ever got picked up by a woman off the floor?
Oh, wow.
Answer smart,
Is my wife around here? You know, I had her back there, and she's been great. Since Sunday, she's been a lifesaver. And before the game, they had to solve the top part of the cast because my knee started swelling up, and so I couldn't move this morning. And her and the doctor were great. They sawed it off, and they had pliers and everything in there. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And so it's just been this has been unbelievable. As I told the guys, you know, we haven't slept a whole lot. We played Sunday, and then we turned around. We played today. We've been traveling. I told them at the beginning, and this isn't a knock on the NCAA or any of that. I said, you know, hey guys, at the end of the day, think about this. You know, they put Baylor up in the Hyatt. They flew in here on a nice charter flight. They put us on a bus and put us in the Holiday Inn, and guess what? We get to stay another day. So we're really excited about that. Yeah, she never sits behind me. No, she'll be there. She'll be there this time on Saturday.
Front row, we got time for a couple more.
I think Kasim Reed's going to give you a key to the city now. But do you have a message for the people back in Atlanta who supported you this whole season? You had about 500 to 1,000 fans there. They were going ballistic. Do you have a message for them and the people of Atlanta?
You know, first of all, I got a message to the people at Georgia State. I am so happy for our alumni, our students, the faculty and staff, because they deserve it. They really, really deserve this. You know, we're right downtown Atlanta. We are the heart of Atlanta being downtown. And so I'm so excited for Georgia State and what we're doing in that regard. But also, we represent the city of Atlanta. And we're the only team in Atlanta playing an NCAA tournament. And so I saw Kasim's texts and those things he sent there, and I appreciate that. But what we need some people to drive down here, man. Come and help us out on Saturday. Drive down. You have nothing else to do. If you want a bus, I'll pay for a bus. I'll ask my president to pay for a bus. No, I'm sorry. But come on down. We need that. But I love the support of what the arena gave us today.
Here on the left, we'll get to you next.
Ron, Mark Bradley from the AJC.
Hey, Mark.
You've played in the tournament, you've coached in the tournament, but today you've won in the tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, all your life, this is what basketball guys like yourself try to get to.
Yeah.
Now you're there. I mean, how long you figure it'll be till you digest this, when you're coming out of anesthesia finally?
Yeah, off the pain pills I gave me this morning. But I think what means more importantly to me, and I think I said it yesterday, I get to do it with this guy, man. You know, not all the time. There's a lot of coaches that get to the Elite 32 or the Final Four, but when you get to do it with your son, you can watch your son hit a half-court shot. I can't tell you how I feel inside. Man, that's unbelievable. I wish every dad in America could have that opportunity, what I just experienced with my son.
Here in the middle, we'll get to the back next.
Ryan, you've been sitting there quietly. You let your shooting do the talking today. What was the most memorable part of the game when it looked like Baylor, you know, the Bears were on their heels and it looked like you guys were finding your rhythm? Give us a sense of what that was like on the floor.
Well, it was just a matter of time. We knew if we just persevered through that run, we knew we had another run in it, so we wasn't just going to go away easily. So we knew, I knew out of the, when we hit RJ on the slip and he hit the bank shot after he hit the three, I was like, yeah, we're here to stay. So that was it for me.
Final two questions. Start here and then here.
Adeshina Koiki for the News Hub. For Ron and RJ, how gratifying is this almost 365 days after dominating the Sun Belt, getting so close to making the NCAA tournament, and then letting that lead slip against Lafayette? How gratifying is this moment, given what had happened just 1 year ago when you were so close to possibly having this moment and having it slip away in the conference tournament final?
Well, I think with 2:54 left, I said that. I said this time last year we gave up this 10-point lead, so anything can happen. And right after that, we went on that run. And Just going through that and going through all type of basketball situations, you see everything. So I don't think we were rattled, and we just made plays when we had to.
Final question, gentleman on the left.
Sam Gardner from Fox Sports. RJ, we've heard your dad talk about what it meant to him to be able to share this moment with you, but how about you to be able to kind of share this experience in that game with your dad? What does that mean to you?
It's unbelievable and a dream come true. Growing up in your dad's profession is trying to get to the NCAA tournament. We've had so many downfalls trying to be in second place, and for us to be here now, I hugged my sister. I don't know if you thought. I hugged my sister and said, "We're going to be on one shining moment," because we always watch that as a family. That's what we watch. When your dad's a coach. So it's unbelievable, man. It's a little surreal right now. It's hard to digest, but and God looked out for me today.
Guys, well done. Thank you.